I now start cleaning every single morning thanks to this book. Hi everyone, this is Christine. Welcome to my book recommendation series. There is a book for every situation. Whenever you feel down, whenever you feel happy, whenever you feel like you need business advice or an older brother or sister to be there for you, I find that books play that role. There is always a book for every topic. To kick the series off, I will start with one of my favorite genre, Zen Buddhism books. I grew up in a Zen Buddhist household and I personally practice Zen Buddhism. It helps me the most when it comes to instilling the principles of Zen and the philosophy of Zen in my life is through books. If you are curious to learn more about Zen Buddhism and Zen principles, here are my 3 recommended books for you. Before I dive into the 3 books, let me first mention my criteria for choosing these books for you. First, they are practical. These books focus on application of Zen philosophy. I want these books to be useful for you. Number 2, they are not dry. They are engaging, they're practical, and they are fun to read. This first book is Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind by Suzuki. This is one of my favorite books to recommend to you because it's so simple to read. It's easy to read even from a Western perspective. Not a lot of jargon. Things are easy to understand. Even if you have no understanding of the Japanese Zen culture, it's easy for a Western reader to get into. The chapters always begin with a quote. Even if you just read the quote, you just feel like your mind becomes stiff. Let me read a short quote. We should find perfect existence through imperfect existence. I highly recommend reading it slowly. It's not a book to finish in one reading. I find myself going back to the passages when I feel like I need them. Another thing I love about this book is it doesn't only focus on the mind, but it touches on a very important Zen perspective, which is Zen comes from movement. You will learn about the beauty of bowing, the beauty of sitting still. This book talks about that. Highly recommend this, Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind. The second book that I recommend is from a Korean author, Haemin Sunim, and the book title is The Things You Can See Only When You Slow Down. First of all, it's so pretty. It's not just words, but also beautiful, beautiful graphics, simple, yet profound graphics. I also love how it's divided into function. The book is divided into 8 chapters, and each chapter talks about a different aspect of our lives. I also love the author himself. He relates to modern living because he is part of our modern life and he just gets it. Let me read one of my favorite lines from this book. Even the most beautiful music gets tiresome if I listen to it constantly. But if I listen to it after some time away, it becomes wonderful again. The problem is not the music itself. It is my relationship with it. Even my best friend gets annoying if I am with her for too long. But if I see her after a break, she is wonderful again. The trouble is not the person, it is my relationship with her. Everything that we experience in life is not just one way, it's 2 ways. It's not what an object gives us, but our relationship to the object. Problems in life are not always just about other people. It's also about our relationship with them. And that is a Buddhist way of looking at things, relationships and harmony. If you are feeling restless, lost, and you just feel like there's more to life than individuality. Highly recommend this book, The Things You Can See Only When You Slow Down. Okay, now we're down to our last book. I got this book from Japan, A Monk's Guide to a Clean House and Mind by Shukei Matsumoto. This is a relatively thin book. It's only 128 pages. What I love about this book is it talks about cleaning the house. If you live with your partner or you live alone and you have no cleaner and you are the person who's cleaning, this book is perfect. A big part of Zen Buddhism is cleaning. Not just cleaning our minds, but also cleaning our environment. And through cleaning our environment, we clean our minds. So this book is a practical step to implement Zen in your daily life through the act of cleaning. It touches on how do you clean your kitchen, bathroom, and toilet. It talks about how do you repair the different materials when it comes to cleaning, buying a bucket, buying the kinds of towels. It talks about how frequent you get to clean. I highly recommend this book if you are someone who's looking into organizing your home and at the same time you're losing motivation. This book talks about how cleaning your house is a way to cleaning your mind as well. And when our environment is clean, as this book says, our mind clears up as well. I now start cleaning every single morning. Thanks to this book, there is Zen in being intentional with the cleaning process and treating it not just as a chore, but rather a task that is useful for us mentally, physically, and spiritually. Another reason I got this book is Japan is so clean. It's unreal clean. It's just spotless from the street to the houses to the temples. Everything is clean. I wanted to understand better how they clean and what is the mindset behind. This book is the perfect introduction to that. I love this book. All right, so that wraps up our 3 book recommendations. We have Zen Mind, Beginner's Mind, Things We Can Only See, When You Slow Down, Monk's Guide to a Clean House, and Mind. These 3 books. Happy reading, and do let me know if you have any questions in the comment section. And I'll see you in the next book review. Bye bye!